Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I have 4 kids from the ages of 8 to 1. And today I'm bringing you a video about what it looks like to do homeschool. I know it's summer, but I figured that this would be a helpful video for anyone who's recently decided to homeschool or who's considering homeschooling this fall, but is feeling unsure about it because you just don't know what it's supposed to look like or how you're supposed to do it. And maybe you feel unsure about your own capabilities. So I want to just start by saying that I never wanted to be a teacher and have definitely felt insecure in my own teaching abilities. But what's great is that the curriculum really does the heavy lifting for us. So it's not like we're having to study up on each subject. And if there is something that we don't know, YouTube is our best friend. There is a video about virtually everything out there. So rest easy in the fact that you are not in this alone, even though it may feel that way. You can always use a lifeline to fill in where you might lack. There's Google, you can call a friend or find a video. No one's watching or grading you as a teacher, and your kids are gonna have loads of grace for you. So try to set aside those fears of inadequacy and instead be proud of yourself for the willingness to face those fears head on and take care of your sweet babes. This year has already been one for the books, so why not add homeschooling for the first time to it? It's really not hard to have your kids learn what they need to learn throughout the year. Juggling teaching them and having them home all day amidst working or whatever else you have on your plate is the hardest part. And it's going to take some trial and error to figure out a schedule that works best for you. So just hang in there. If those first couple of weeks are rough, tweak a few things until you figure out what kind of schedule works best for your family. Don't try to make your day look like a public school day. Don't even try to emulate exactly what another homeschool family is doing, because really it's gonna be down to figuring out what works best for your family and your kids. Okay, let's get into our school day. So we just finished our morning routine, which consists of unloading the dishwasher, having breakfast, we do our Bible time during breakfast, and then we clean up breakfast. And so now it's about 9:30. So we're gonna head upstairs to our schoolroom and get some schoolwork done with the goal of being done by lunchtime. Okay, so we're ready to get started with school this morning. I have a 2nd grader, kindergartner, 3-year-old, and 1-year-old, and everybody's gonna be leveling up next month. Right now we do school 4 days a week. We're just gonna show you what a normal school day looks like for us. So I'm gonna show you what our week's worth of lessons plans look like, and then we'll get into our lesson for today. All right, so I like to go into a Google Sheet and write out the lesson plans for the week that we're gonna be following, and then print it out and set it on his school desk so that he knows what we're gonna be doing every day, and then he can check it off as we go along. It's nice to have that sense of accomplishment. Okay, so we go through and we have our list of subjects and what we're gonna do. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And this is an example from earlier in the year. It is summertime, obviously, so I'm gonna show you just what we're gonna do today. The subjects that we knock out first are the ones that we do together. Since my oldest kids are just 2 years apart, we do Bible, science, and history all together, and that just saves us a lot of time. So we already got our Bible time done during breakfast. I really love to start our day that way. And now we're gonna move into science. Okay, so we use My Father's World for Bible, science, and history. And the way that My Father's World works is it has one big book of lesson plans, and it has most of what you're supposed to say for each subject written out in that book. And then you get a bunch of other books to pull together. Like, for instance, this is called Science with Air, and they use a bunch of different resource books for you to teach the material throughout the year. So today we're doing Science with Air. Let's look, page 20 through 21, sound and air. Try these experiments to find out how sound is made and how it travels through the air. So that's what we're gonna make.
Can I say?
So so now we're gonna do history. So today we're learning about the state of Washington. I'm gonna pull this out here.
Mom,
No, don't do that.
I'll get the baby.
Sit down, you can stay. All right, Maggie, you wanna find the Washington state flag on here? We've got the Washington state flag here. The Washington state bird is the willow goldfinch. Their state flower is the coast rhododendron. And take a look at the map here. You see the dark colored state? That is Washington. Point out for me. There you go. Look at that. Look how far away it is from where we live. Super far. Where do we live?
In Georgia.
Let's read some fun facts about Washington.
Ready for me? The W.
Yes.
There's 1.
Listen, the state of Washington was named after the first president of the United States. What's his name?
George.
That's right! Woo! Good job, Maggie! Did you know that Bill Gates, the creator of Microsoft, which is a very popular computer program, was born in Seattle, Washington in 1955.
Mommy,
At the age of 13, he began to write computer programs.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I don't end.
That's amazing! Great job! Oh, Everett, Washington is home to a very large building, the Boeing Aviation Factory. I would love for us to go see that one day. The building is so big that it can contain nearly 100 football fields. Okay, so now we're moving on to our individual subjects. So we're gonna start with math. So I'm gonna have Titus get started, and then when he moves on to his independent work, then I can start working with Maggie. So I'm gonna give her a little break right now while I start
I'm gonna play with Theo.
All right. Okay, Titus, for you, we're gonna start a new unit today. So we're gonna watch the DVD for that lesson. Okay, Titus, go ahead and open up your math book while I'm getting. Okay, so this is the Math UC DVD. Hit lesson index. Just a side note, we have already started Gamma, which is like the 3rd grade level of math, because he finished up the 2nd grade level pretty early.
Now that you can skip count by 3, the question is, are you ready to multiply by 3? Skip counting, it just gets us from fast adding to multiplying, right? So it's good if you can, so let's do skip counting, ready? 3, 6, 9, 12.
Any questions, Titus? All right, so now you're gonna do your worksheet 12A, which is just a 2-page worksheet. All right, let's go ahead and get that started. So now while Titus is working on his worksheet, I'm gonna get started with Maggie's math work. And we're using this book, which I'll link below on Amazon, for her kindergarten year. Now, I don't actually make any lesson plans for kindergarten. She does all of the science, history, and Bible along with my oldest. And then for math, we just do 4 pages out of this book each day. And then we do the Hooked on Phonics app on the iPad. And so we just do one of those lessons each day. So it's pretty easy. And she actually only has to do school 3 days a week. Okay, we're starting on this page today. And what's nice about this book is it has the directions right here at the bottom. So it says you're gonna write how many animals there are in each group and circle the 2 groups to join them. So how many are over here?
2.
That's right. And another way to say and is with the
Plus.
That's right, the plus sign. All right, how many lines are over here?
3.
That's right, go ahead and trace that. Now I want you to tell me how many there are in all. So say the whole thing.
5.
That's right, but say the whole thing.
2 plus 3 equals 5.
That's right, very good. All right, so we're gonna work on the letter B. Okay, ready? I'm gonna draw it for you. It goes line down, and then check this out. Bump, bump. Whoa, what do you think of that?
Yeah.
What does the B say? No, No. What does the B say? B.
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 The B says B.
The B says B.
The B says B.
B.
Every letter makes a sound. The B says
B.
B.
I'm done with my schoolwork.
All right. You want to show me?
3 plus 3 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3.
All right, let's go over your work and make sure it's all right. You want to go ahead and say it to me?
3 times 4 equals 12.
Oh. Taking a small break to switch out toys for the baby to keep him happy. Theo. All right, so Maggie is now gonna help Finn learn some number sense. We'll be taking a little card. I've just written on little note cards that we have here, numbers, and she's gonna put them here. And he is going to put those little, these came from like a little gun from the Dollar Tree, but any little teeny thing that you have in the house, honestly, they can use as a counter. So he'll put those over here to show the number 7. All right, Theo's happy for now with the race car track. So Titus and I can work on language arts. Okay, so we are doing the Good and the Beautiful, which actually has their complete lesson online for free. Sorry, I know you can hear Maggie in the background. As their lesson online for free as a PDF download. So that's what we're looking at right here. And I've just printed out for him the independent worksheet part. What I really love about the Good and the Beautiful is that it tells you what to say. Look at this. Read to the child, and it tells you exactly what to say. Makes it super easy. It's all laid out, and then it moves into independent practice. And so this is stuff that he's gonna work on his own, which gives me time to then go work with my kindergartner. Okay, buddy, today we are learning, it has us starting with practicing our sight word ladders. They've got what they call sight word ladders, and it even tells you, this is right in the beginning of the book, have the child practice 1 to 2 ladders each time the lesson indicates to work on sight word ladders. And it tells you to review them for 3 to 4 minutes when a lesson indicates. So here's sight word ladder. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my screen around so Titus can see.
Beautiful because
Spell the following words aloud. So you're just gonna say how to spell these words out loud. You ready? Light, like that kind of light.
L-I-G-H-T.
Yes, very good. All right, Titus, go ahead and read each sentence out loud, and then you're going to circle the one that makes sense with the picture. What did you get?
Gopis. Gopis.
And Theo? Yay! Okay, you ready, Maggie?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and click on the first game here.
Words that start with SC and SK.
What do you think that sounds like? That's right. Whoa. Whoa, crazy. SK, that's right. Very good.
You made it!
All right. What?
Drag the matching hat to make the
Body.
scat.
All right, Finn, I want you to decorate this gingerbread house. Can you do that? Did you know that bread, bread starts with the letter B?
Gingerbread house.
Bread, yeah.
Gingerbread house.
Well, ginger doesn't start with B, but bread does. Bread, bread.
Mommy,
Mhm.
I bet we will make that.
All right, go ahead and decorate it.
Eat it.
Yay!
Picks on a whole knit and
Okay, so I hooked up my computer to HDMI cord to the TV. Turn the TV a little bit towards Titus, where he's sitting at the piano for his piano lesson. Hoffman Academy, which we love. All right, go ahead, buddy. And that's what our typical homeschool day looks like. Thanks so much for joining along with us today. Don't forget to hit the button below and subscribe so you don't miss another video. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. Catch you next time.